Hey, I'm Mitchell and welcome to another video in the RSP education series. Ever wondered how massive industrial motors start and stop without a hitch, or what happens when they don't? Today we're going to dive into the crucial final steps of contactor installation, operation, and troubleshooting, from DIN rail mounting to deadly contact arcing. We're going to cover what keeps your systems running and what can bring them to a screeching halt. If you like this kind of content and want more educational videos, please like and subscribe. This video is for educational purposes only. Consult a professional for your application. RSP Supply is not liable for any misuse of this information. With that said, let's get into it. So mounting and integration. Where does this thing go? DIN rail or panel mount. Most modern contactors are going to snap onto DIN rails. Super easy for control panels. There's enclosed starters, whether that's NEMA 1, 4X, 12, right? NEMA 1 is going to be for basic indoor. NEMA 4X is for waterproof and corrosion proof. Then you got motor control centers, MCCs. Big factories use MCCs for their pre-wired plug-and-play motor starters in one cabinet solutions. PLC and SCADA integration. Smart systems, they're going to use PLCs to control contactors automatically. Think conveyor belts or water treatment plants. Operational considerations, things to think about as you operate this equipment. Contactors don't last forever. Here's what wears them out. Electrical versus mechanical life. So you have mechanical life, how many times it can physically move in the millions, or electrical life is how it's also measured by how many times it can switch current, which is going to be fewer than the mechanical due to arcing. You got contact bounce and arcing to deal with. So when contacts slam shut, they bounce. And this can cause tiny arcs that wear them down over time. Then you have arc chutes for medium voltage contactors. Bigger contactors are going to need arc chutes to extinguish arcs safely. Otherwise, you get welding. That's no good. Testing, maintenance, and troubleshooting. Things that go wrong, here's how to catch problems early. Coil resistant checks. A dead coil, check resistance. If it's open or way too high, it's toast. Contact wear or pitting. Burnt contacts, time to replace, or your motor gets weak and stuttery. Overload relay testing. Hit the test button on it, and if it doesn't trip, it's not protecting your motor. So let's recap. Mounting matters. We got DIN rails, NEMA enclosures, and MCCs to keep your contactors secure. Contacts wear out because of arcing and bouncing that shortens their lifespan, but arc chutes help. Test before failure. Check your coils, inspect contacts, and always verify overload relays. You got a motor acting up? Now you know where to start. Drop your biggest troubleshooting challenge in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more industrial deep dives. See you in the next one. For a full line of contactors and starters and hundreds of thousands of other industrial automation products, go to our website at rspsupply.com, the internet's top source for industrial hardware.